the lead in life and business. Special skills are not required. Reading books requires one skill, reading. For millions of adults in the United States, this is a challenge. There's no need to feel ashamed if this is you, nor is there any reason to judge someone else who has this problem. Later, we'll cover reasons why someone may be a non-reader, and if this is you or someone you know, there's help available. Assuming you're able to read, you don't need to acquire additional skills to reap the benefits from books. You don't need to take out a ginormous student loan, you don't need to obtain a high-priced certificate, and you don't have to stop working or going to school to read more books. At times, this may be what's best for you for different reasons, but don't shy away from reading books and enjoying the benefits they provide. In your career and business, often you make tremendous strides or discover new opportunities from reading books. And as you'll hear later, there's really no comparison between the cost of books and the return on investment, ROI, they provide compared to an expensive degree, graduate school, or certificate. Start reading anytime. Haven't read a book in months, years, or decades? No sweat. You can start reading more today. I, Jeff, didn't pick up a book for a 12-year period spanning my 20s and 30s. For Jesse, on the other hand, the first book he read on purpose was when he was 20 years old. We're not alone. Countless others have discovered later in life the joy and benefits of reading books. As you ramp up your reading regimen, don't copy the reading habits of someone else or feel like a failure if you're not reading dozens of books or more a year. Focus on creating a reading plan that suits your needs and fits with your season of life. Later, we'll show you how. Fight away regret. Don't compare yourself to others. Start reading more today. Your future self will thank you later. Reading lessons and tips in one place. Between me and Jesse, it has taken years of reading, a couple of courses, research, and interviews with hundreds of authors to come away with the lessons contained within these chapters. We're not tooting our own horn. Instead, we want you to know you can reduce your learning curve, maximize your reading, save yourself time and money in learning, and position yourself to progress professionally with the lessons in this book. We'd love nothing more than for you to take these lessons, apply them in your life, and succeed at whatever work you do. How to use this book. Here are 3 ways you can get everything out of Read to Lead. Number 1, pick and choose what you listen to. We wrote Read to Lead in such a way that you can choose whatever chapter you want to hear. Ideally, it's best to listen to the first part, why you need to read books, in order to capture a vision for reading, but the chapters can be listened to individually. If you must, or if you're pressed for time, feel free to skip around and see what resonates with you and get to work. Number 2, use this book as a reference. Several of the chapters contain lessons you'll need to practice and helpful tips you'll need to use before reading your next book. We recommend spending as much time as you need when it comes to building a reading plan, creating a reading habit, and increasing your reading speed. It will also be helpful to refer to Chapter 8, How to Absorb a Book into Your Bloodstream, before you read a new book to prepare yourself to comprehend and retain what you read. Number 3, download these resources. Throughout this book, you'll hear multiple resources mentioned that you can download for free. You can wait to download these resources later, or you can go ahead and visit readtoleadbook.com/resources to see what's available and access them now. That's all for now. Let's get started.
Part 1. Why you need to read books. Chapter 1. Why you need to read like your career depends on it. Reading is essential for those who seek to rise above the ordinary. Jim Rohn. Man, not again. The thought raced through my head. The writing was on the wall. I was working for a nonprofit organization as a copywriter, and the organization was going through internal changes. I had a hunch my job would be phased out. Not knowing if I was going to have a job twisted my stomach into an awful knot. My family and I had just moved to Washington State from West Virginia so I could take this position, and now the security of my job was fading away. It's hard to live life, do good work, and provide for your family when your job security is in question. For a while, I just hoped for the best. I continued to perform my duties faithfully, and like a wannabe professional poker player, I hid my stress, kept my cool, and held my cards close.